Wait, everyone has to sign something before the divorce even starts?
Yes.
Both spouses?
Yes.
Their attorneys too.
Yes, they do. That one agreement completely changes how the divorce is handled.
This is general divorce information. Laws vary, so check with a legal professional in your area.
Laws vary, but smart strategies don't. This channel helps you avoid common mistakes and make better decisions during divorce. Today, in episode 6, we dive into collaborative divorce. Just keep in mind, divorce options are where this conversation begins, not where it ends on this channel. In this episode, you'll learn what collaborative divorce is, why everyone signs a commitment at the beginning, who may be involved in the process, how to find collaborative professionals, and how the process works step by step.
So, what exactly is collaborative divorce? And why do they have to sign anything?
Collaborative divorce begins with a written participation agreement. In that agreement, both spouses commit to resolving their divorce without going to court. If someone files in court later, the collaborative attorneys must withdraw from the case. Divorce is stressful, and even people who normally make clear decisions can feel overwhelmed. Collaborative divorce is designed to support couples during that time by bringing in the right professionals to help them work through important decisions.
That sounds expensive. With attorneys and other professionals involved, wouldn't collaborative divorce cost a lot?
Not necessarily. Every case is different, and not every collaborative divorce includes every professional. While there may be additional costs, avoiding lengthy court battles can often reduce the overall cost compared with a contested divorce.
Then who are these attorneys willing to take that risk?
Specially trained collaborative attorneys.
Not just any divorce lawyer.
No. Collaborative attorneys complete additional training in negotiation, mediation skills, and conflict resolution so they can guide couples toward agreements instead of litigation.
Are there other professionals involved too?
Yes. A neutral financial professional, a child specialist, and sometimes a divorce coach may join the team depending on the situation. Not every collaborative divorce uses all of these professionals. The team is built based on the needs of the family.
So who decides to bring them in?
Usually the attorneys and the spouses decide together after reviewing the needs of the case.
That probably helps couples feel supported instead of trying to figure everything out themselves.
Exactly. The team structure means couples are not making complex decisions alone.
What does the financial professional do?
They organize financial information, prepare projections, and help both spouses understand the long-term financial impact of their decisions. For example, a couple may be deciding whether one spouse should keep the house or whether it should be sold. The financial professional can show how each option affects retirement savings, monthly budgets, and future financial stability.
And the child specialist?
A child specialist focuses on the children's needs and helps parents create developmentally appropriate parenting plans. They are usually licensed mental health professionals with training in child development and family dynamics.
So the goal is to protect the children emotionally during the divorce.
Exactly.
What about a divorce coach? How is that different from a mediator?
A mediator helps spouses negotiate an agreement. A divorce coach focuses on communication and emotional regulation during the process. Their role is to help keep discussions productive so the negotiation stays focused on solutions.
That makes sense. Divorce is a big life change, and people can become emotional during difficult conversations. Mark, could you walk us through the steps using a real-life example? I think it would help viewers imagine their own situation and understand how the process works.
Sure. Alex and Jordan. They have been married for 15 years, have 2 children including a teenage daughter, own a home, and have retirement accounts. When they began discussing divorce, they realized their situation was more complicated than they expected. Alex had a big concern about the house.
At first, I thought maybe I could keep the house so the kids wouldn't have to move. But when I started looking at the numbers more carefully, I got worried. Property taxes had been going up, the house needed maintenance, and refinancing might be difficult on my income alone. I realized that after the divorce, my income might not cover everything. That started to feel really scary.
Jordan was thinking about the financial risks.
I had different concerns. I was worried about making mistakes with our retirement accounts or selling assets at the wrong time. Some decisions can trigger taxes or penalties if they're handled incorrectly. and something that looks fair today could create financial problems years later. So when we heard about collaborative divorce, it sounded like a process that might actually work for us.
Instead of simply choosing attorneys from a general online search, they looked for professionals specifically trained in collaborative divorce. The International Academy of Collaborative Professionals provides a directory where people can search for trained professionals by location. Using that directory, Alex and Jordan found collaborative attorneys in their area and scheduled consultations. After learning about the process, Alex and Jordan each hired their own collaborative attorney. Each spouse first met privately with their attorney to discuss priorities such as assets, debts, parenting schedules, and long-term financial goals. Because their situation involved both financial complexity and children, the attorneys recommended adding 2 neutral professionals to the team. Once everyone agreed to move forward, both spouses and both attorneys signed the participation agreement. That agreement committed everyone to resolving the divorce without going to court. From there, the collaborative team scheduled a series of structured meetings, usually a few weeks apart. Each meeting focused on a specific topic, so Alex and Jordan could work through decisions step by step. In the first full team meeting, the group reviewed the goals for the process and discussed what information needed to be gathered. They also created a list of financial documents to collect. The next meeting focused on financial information. The financial professional organized their assets, debts, retirement accounts, and monthly expenses, so both spouses could clearly understand their financial picture.
Having the team there helped us slow down and make thoughtful decisions for the future.
They explained how retirement accounts are divided and how taxes affect different options. Some choices looked fair at first, but the projections showed problems later. That helped us make better decisions for our future.
Another meeting focused on parenting and the children, with guidance from the child specialist.
Our teenage daughter was struggling with the changes. The child specialist helped us understand her needs and create a more stable parenting schedule.
Once everyone agreed to move forward, both spouses and both attorneys signed the participation agreement. That agreement committed everyone to resolving the divorce without going to court.
Earlier, you mentioned Alex and Jordan found professionals through the International Academy of Collaborative Professionals. What is that?
The International Academy of Collaborative Professionals maintains a public directory where people can search for trained collaborative professionals by location. Many states also have local collaborative law groups that list attorneys and other professionals who practice collaborative divorce. It's important to get information and hire professionals from trusted organizations or directories when looking for collaborative divorce professionals.
What about the cost? Is collaborative divorce expensive?
The main cost is typically the collaborative attorneys. Their hourly rates are often similar to other family law attorneys, commonly around $300 to $600 per hour, depending on experience and location. However, collaborative cases often cost less overall than contested divorce because the process avoids court hearings and lengthy litigation. Sometimes the team may include other neutral professionals if needed. A financial professional may cost about $200 to $400 per hour. A child specialist may cost about $150 to $300 per hour. A divorce coach or mental health professional may cost about $150 to $300 per hour.
Is collaborative divorce right for everyone?
Not always. Collaborative divorce may not work well if there is ongoing domestic violence, if one person refuses to share financial information, or if one spouse is not willing to negotiate in good faith.
What are some common mistakes people make in collaborative divorce?
One mistake is expecting the process to move quickly without preparation. Some couples come to meetings without financial information or clear priorities, which can slow the process. Another mistake is hiring a traditional contested or uncontested divorce attorney first. For collaborative divorce, couples need to hire a locally licensed collaborative divorce attorney trained in the collaborative process. Some people also think they can start the process with only a financial advisor or therapist. In collaborative divorce, the attorneys lead the process, and other professionals may join later if needed. A related mistake is assuming any professional can participate. It's important to get information and hire professionals from trusted organizations or directories when looking for collaborative divorce professionals. Collaborative divorce is a team-based process to reach agreements outside of court. Everything begins with the participation agreement. That agreement sets the tone for the entire collaborative process. If court is filed, the collaborative attorneys must withdraw. Preparation matters. Financial information and clear priorities help. And always use trusted organizations when choosing profession.
Next, episode 7, we cover arbitration divorce and contested divorce. 2 ways disputes get decided, one private, one in court. How each works, who they're for, and what happens when you can't agree.
When you understand the road ahead, you can guide your divorce in the direction that truly works for your life. And even if you hire a great attorney, you should still stay in the driver's seat, not the back seat where you can't see where things are headed. But you don't have to go through this alone. The right knowledge at the right time can change everything. Laws vary, but smart strategies don't. Divorce information. Always by your side.